Yeah. Thank you for clicking on this channel. My name is Wally. I hope you're having a blessed and beautiful day. Today we got some more Bill Hicks where he's talking about how grimy the government is. Let's go right into this.
We're undergoing evolution. All our institutions are failing and crumbling around us because they're no longer relevant. I'd say let them go. Let's create a new philosophy. What do you say? Let's create a new religion. What do you think? I mean, it's not necessarily new, but the seeds are real, and the religion, love and acceptance and forgiveness. That's good stuff. Let's keep that. Let's just drop all the dogma, okay? Let's take care of the planet, okay? Okay. You know what I mean? That's all. It's just evolution. Evolution does not end with us growing opposable thumbs. Okay? We're at the point now in history, the first time ever, we can evolve at will. And the way we do it is we evolve ideas. That's how we're going to do it. And we'll talk about that in a minute. But I'll tell you, I was down in Australia when the Waco debacle ended. And I was very bummed because I thought that was the most fascinating story of the year, bar none. And everyone was so upset with that guy because he called himself Jesus, right? And I said, come on, you know, the guy's real name is Vernon. Let him be Jesus for a couple of months. What's it to you? Who's going to follow a Messiah named Vernon anyway? You've got to be Jesus. That's part of the Messiah deal. You know? But isn't that weird? People always snap and think they're Jesus in our country. Isn't that fucking odd? How come no one ever snaps and thinks they're Buddha? Particularly in America, you know, where more people resemble Buddha than Jesus. I'm Buddha. You're Bubba. I'm Buddha now. All I gotta do is change 2 letters on my belt. But I was in Australia, and the Australians had a big contingency at the Branch Davidian compound. I'm from Texas, so they were very curious. They were asking me all about it. You know, oh, this guy's so weird, isn't he? This guy, Koresh, is so weird. And I was thinking, well, wait a minute. Frustrated rock musician with a messianic complex, armed to the teeth, and trying to fuck everything that moves. I don't know how to tell you this. It sounds like every one of my friends in Austin. I don't know if this is going to be an isolated incident. For Will Sexton to build a compound. What that means. I don't even know. It's an Austin name. I picked it out of a hat. Pick your own Austin guitar. So fun with the joke. But I thought the whole thing was an absolute disaster and a debacle. And if any of y'all have been watching public access and seen the footage, which was not shown on any major news media source, of the tanks, Bradley tanks, shooting fire into the compound, which I think went against the party line story, which was that they shot tear gas in order to help the mothers and the children to get out, to convince us while they're destroying the compound, they're getting the mom and children out. The soft sell is definitely the FBI's way. And anyway, so the major news said that the Branch Davidians started the fire. If I'm not mistaken, correct me when I go off the story. And that the Branch Davidians started, and all they did was shoot in tear gas. And yet I've seen with my own eyes and my squeegee third eye footage of a Bradley tank shooting fire into the compound, which, isn't that odd that no major news source has picked up on that? How do you think that's newsworthy? Because that basically means that the government, from the FBI, the ATF, up to Janet Reno, including Clinton, are liars and murderers. And, wait, there's more.
This guy's crazy.
I mean, the implications are vast. You know, and if the ATF and FBI had any honor, if there was any honor left or dignity on this planet, they would commit Harry-Carry while first admitting what they've done. They'd kill themselves because they are liars and murderers. Yeah. Oh, we had to bust the compound down because we heard child molestation was going on. Yeah, if that's true, how come we don't see Bradley tanks knocking down Catholic churches? I'm talking if child molestation is actually your concern. Well, there's a methamphetamine lab on this, another one. And not one child came out of there saying they were molested. Not one child. Did you see the news footage? Here's good footage I love. Psychologists were dealing with the kids who came out, and they said, tell us where you live. Show us where you live. Draw a picture. And this little girl drew a picture of a house, beautiful little house with a rainbow over it and the word love in the sky. And the psychiatrist goes, is that all? And she thought about it. And then she put bullet holes all over the house. Well, wait a minute. What did you guys shoot the bullets? It's amazing how you fuck with your head. They don't want the voice of reason spoken, folks, because otherwise we'd be free. Otherwise we wouldn't believe their fucking horseshit lies, nor the fucking propaganda machine, the mainstream media, and buy their horseshit products that we don't fucking need and become a third world consumer fucking plantation, which is what we're becoming. Fuck them. They're liars and murderers. All governments are liars and murderers. And I am now Jesus. Now, this is my compound. And I knew Billy Clinton became one of the boys when he bombed Iraq. Remember that? It was just a little news story for 2 days. Isn't that interesting? He launched 22 cruise missiles against Baghdad in retaliation for the alleged assassination attempt against George Bush, which failed. We killed 6 innocent people launching 22, I think, $3 million apiece missiles on Baghdad, killing 6 innocent people. I think that's a little bit overdoing it. You know what we should have done? We should have embarrassed the Iraqis. You know what I mean? Here's how we could do it. We should have assassinated Bush.
Yeah, that's how you embarrass someone, huh?
He said, that's how you do it, Cowhead. Don't fuck with us. And see, if Bush had been the one who had died, there would have been no loss of innocent life. I'm a problem solver. I have this feeling, man, because you know there's a handful of people actually run everything. That's true. It's provable. It's not I'm not a conspiracy nut. It's provable. Handful, very small at least, run and own these corporations, which include the mainstream media. I have this feeling who's ever elected president, like Clinton was, no matter what the promises you promise on the campaign trail, blah, 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 when you win, you go into this smoky room with 12 industrialists, capitalist scumfucks who got you in there, and you're in this smoky room, and this little film screen comes down, and a big guy in a cigar roll the film. And it's a shot of the Kennedy assassination from an angle you've never seen before. It looks suspiciously off the grassy knoll. And in the film, the screen goes up and the lights come up and they go to the new president. Any questions? Just what my agenda is. First we bomb Baghdad.
I guess they showed him that to say, hey, you gonna stay in line or not? Let us know.
Got it. It's time to evolve ideas, folks, and here's what I mean by that. I'll give you an example how we can do it while y'all are looking at your tabs and questioning if you're going to get out of here without washing dishes. That's an expensive Coke. I don't think I've ever had a Coke that cost $7. It was kind of flat tasting, too. You'd think a $7 Coke would be real sparkling and fresh, wouldn't you? But it was kind of flat and tasteless, huh? Welcome to comedy. It's time to evolve ideas. How, Bill? How? Paying attention. Was that the last dick joke? Wake us when the dick jokes come, Bill. How do we evolve ideas? For instance, why is the drug czar of this country a cop? Why isn't the drug czar of the United States of America? Why do we have a drug czar? A. B. Why is he a cop? Why isn't he a guy who's been through recovery, who's been a drug addict and an alcoholic and has overcome it and can deal with the drug through the eyes of compassion, empathy, and forgiveness? You know, people who do drugs are not fucking criminals. If they do them to abuse, they're sick. And I don't think throwing sick people in fucking jail is gonna heal them.
See, all these issues been issues since long ago.
We've evolved an idea there. We've left the condemnation and enforcement era. We've left it behind and now entered an era called compassion and empathy for your brother.
You know what I'm saying? Word. Everybody's not a criminal just because they substance abuse. But on that note, please do not substance abuse. And make sure you hit that like and share this channel. I'll see you on the next one. Thank you.